Hi everyone, my name is Jacqueline and welcome to my very first YouTube video. I am freaking nervous to say the least, okay? I am freaking out, okay? I'm freaking out. In this video, we are gonna do a little makeup tutorial slash get ready with me because I really do want to go to the beach today. It's hot and I live in South Florida, so this is gonna be a little get ready with me, get to know me a little bit better as a new person you've never seen before. And yeah, I just want to get ready with the girls, you know, grab some makeup, let's do our makeup together, and let me share some fun facts with you guys. First and foremost, I am big on skincare. I do not play about that skincare. If you do not do skincare before doing your makeup, you are literally messing up your skin. You are messing up everything going on right here, okay? I always say your face is your money maker, okay? There's no way in hell you want dry pores and you putting foundation, you putting all these stuff on top of dry skin. That is not good. We're not doing that. So let's do some skincare before we start our makeup. First and foremost, cleanser. I really do wash my face with Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser by Beauty of Joseon. I really have been starting to get into like Korean skincare lately, and this one is really good. It's really lightweight and I feel like it really takes all the dirt out of my face and just cleanse my face perfectly. And as we all know, after we cleanse our face, we have to tone. I cannot rave enough about this product. I love it, and especially because if you do not want to spend a lot of money and like it's less than $20, you can just grab it in Sephora or online. I love this product. It's the Biodense Collagen Gel Toner Pad. There's 60 pads that come in here and it lasts for a minute. I do not tone my face every day. I usually tone like maybe 2 to 3 times a week, but I don't do more than that. I love this thing because even though it's a toner, because I know most toners like dry you out, but this one still leaves you hydrated right after. I love this, okay? Love. The thing about the toner pads is I see a lot of people use it as like a mask also. Like they will leave like 1, 2, 3 pads on their face and just like leave it as a mask for like a couple of minutes. I am not doing that. I just feel like that's a waste of product as well. I'm not saying that it wouldn't work just as well. I just feel like for sake of time, I would just like, you know, put it around my face, you know, making sure that everything, or like at least every corner of my face is covered, and that's about it. After we let that air dry, I usually go in with the Glow Deep Serum by Beauty of Joseon again. Did I say I love that brand? I love that brand, okay? I usually take just a little drops on top of my forehead and then the other cheek, and I just rub that in. I just love how this product makes my skin feel. Oh my god, it just leaves my skin hydrated, almost like a moisturizer, if that makes sense. Like it looks like you have moisturizer on after this product even dries out, or at least like after this product just sit in your face, it just looks like you have a moisturizer on, which I love. It just means that I'm very hydrated of where the product is going. On top of putting it on my face, I usually go in around my neck as well and just rub that in. After letting that also air dry, I like to go in with the Pond's Dry Skin Cream Facial Moisturizer. Listen, when it comes to moisturizers, I have a really hard time finding one that actually works for my skin. However, I've been using this since like middle school. I believe middle school, because I remember going to freaking CVS with my mom and begged her to buy me this because I remember how dry my skin used to be. I just hated the look of it. I just wanted to look moisturized, and this thing always do the damn job, and I don't think I will ever switch up on her until I find one that actually works. I just feel like I cannot trust any other moisturizers to just give me the glow that this thing give me. But also I hear a lot of bad reviews about it, but Pond's has never done me wrong. Never. I don't usually like sunscreen, however after trying this one, it was chef's kiss. It's the Day Dew Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Water Resistant by Beauty of Joseon again. I love the fucking brand, okay? I think everything, I need to try everything that they put out, but I love this sunscreen, and it's black girl friendly. It doesn't leave a gray or white cast, which I love, and it keeps my face looking moisturized all day. And this concludes the skincare portion of this video. By the time you're done with all your skincare, your face should look this moisturized, okay? And that's how you know you're ready to put some makeup on this face. Now, I know you're wondering, who the heck is this girl? Who the heck is this girl that's talking to me right now? My name is Jacqueline, and by the name alone, I'm Haitian as hell. Okay? I'm Haitian as hell, okay? Haitian to the bone, the real Zo too, okay? I was born in Haiti, not in any place. Cap Haitian, okay? I literally left Haiti when I was what, like 9 years old. My parents decided to move to America for a better life, and obviously I'm the daughter. I'm the only child, by the way, and I came along and started living in none other place than South Florida. No surprise there, because do you know how many Haitians live in South Florida? America that I grew up in is not the America now. A lot has changed, but I also remember that like growing up Haitian used to be a freaking struggle for me. Like as a fifth grader with a thick accent and barrettes on my hair. My mom used to do my hair like we used to do in Haiti, and one culture shock for me was kids in America are not like kids in Haiti, okay? Kids in Haiti, I feel like, are like real kids, like barrettes, ribbons, uniform, you know, like all girls school, Catholic and stuff. In America, it's completely different. When I found out in America, you can wear like whatever outfit you want to school. Like you didn't have to go to uniform. And not only that, yes, there's like all girls school in America, but like in Haiti, it was mostly like all girls school, all boys school, and they were all Catholic. And it was completely different in America. I was a bit excited. However, when you're young, you cannot just tell your parents stop doing your hair. You don't even know how to do your hair. You don't even know what the heck to do. You're a child. And the big reason why I wanted to change my hair so bad was because I had a crush on this boy in elementary school. I did. Mind you, I couldn't even speak English. What did I think I was doing? Okay, I don't even know what the hell I thought I was gonna do. But basically, long story short, I couldn't speak English very well. I was wearing barrettes and ribbons. My outfit just looked like a Haitian girl. When I tell you, when you see a Haitian person straight up from Haiti, you can tell. You can absolutely tell by the way they dress, how tight the outfit is, the color variations you use. You can just tell. And unfortunately, his friends bullied me bad for it, to a point where he started laughing at me for having a crush on him because they found out I had a crush on him. Girl, that was a rude awakening, and I feel like that started how I view my world from that point forward. Like how I started moving in like middle school, high school and stuff, that for me started like how I became the person that I am today, because that situation taught me a lot as a kid. By the way, I am using the NARS foundation in D3. I love this foundation. You can't really go wrong with NARS foundation. You really can't. And I'm so glad I didn't buy the matte one. I really don't like when my face look too matte. At a certain point, if you don't have the right skincare routine under, it just starts to look dry, and I don't even like that. The concealer that I'm going to use is still NARS, but I'm going to use the shade Medium Deep 3. And we're gonna put that on the center of our faces. But I feel like I'm like all over the place and I'm off topic, but let's get some facts straight. Again, my name is Jacqueline. I am 24 years old. I just graduated nursing school, and yes, I came to America when I was like 9 years old in elementary. Yes, I did get bullied, and yes, that started my little era of how I became a woman today. But that's not the only thing you need to know about me. There's a lot to know about me. Where should I even start? I can talk about beauty, like how I became like the girl that loves beauty and makeup and stuff. It's because of the bullying. Like I said, the bullying that I got from liking a boy in elementary school that I couldn't even talk to because I didn't even speak English, that prompted something in me that I needed to look better. Like I was naive, and not only that, I was very, very insecure as a kid. So did I do it for a boy? Yes, I did. Okay, like that there's no excuse for that. I did do it. I was a kid. I just overall wanted to speak like the other kids. I wanted to like look like the other kids. I wanted to look pretty. I wanted to look desirable by everyone. I wanted to be liked by everyone. That's the type of kid that I was, okay? So the beauty started with, I started learning my makeup. I started going on YouTube. I started practicing every single thing. Mind you, my eyebrows look like Sharpie. The eyelashes that I used to wear, girl, falling off. The glue, you can tell it was all over my eyelid, girl. Girl, I thought I was the ish. Okay, I thought I was the bomb.com, girl. Not even close. I thought I was so cute when I started practicing. Like, I have the type of Haitian parents that are very traditional, so when they started like seeing me do that, you know, like the cursing started, the yelling started, but it also gave me motivation to keep going, because like in my head I'm just like, girl, they're haters. Girl, I'm just gonna keep practicing my little makeup. They're haters. It's because I used to go online and just like do makeup that I see influencers that are doing, like Aaliyah's face, the other Aaliyah, I believe her name is Aaliyah J. I love them. Jackie Aina. Like, even though I do not care for certain influencers in here that I'm about to say, like Jeffree Star and other artists that I've seen, but I grew up watching these people do their makeup and just constantly just like overly like fall in love with the art of it, of how good you can make somebody look, how different it can look with makeup, how like different shapes of eyebrows can make your face completely different. By wearing lashes, you can look completely different without wearing lashes. Like, you could look younger with no lashes on, like in contrary when it comes to like wearing big voluminous lashes like the cat eyelashes, you just look a little bit more grown. You know what I mean? I just love makeup. I just love how you can turn makeup into whatever you want. You can use a bronzer as a contour. You can use an eyeliner as a eyebrow pencil. You can do whatever the heck you want with makeup. There is no rules to this. And that is why I love, 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 love makeup, to a point where I grew up wanting to be a makeup artist. That didn't work out, but we can talk about it in a minute. Oh, by the way, next I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer in the Hydrating Camo Concealer, because I know there's two different versions of these. And I'm just going to put a little bit of dot in front. The reason why I do this is because I want under my eye to brighten up a little bit more. I do love that under, like, really bright under eye look. I'm not going too much into that today because I really do have to go out after this. So I'm just putting a little bit and just like using my beauty blender and just dab it so it looks cohesive. And yeah, even though I feel like I'm all over the place, but I feel like I can continue the story, my makeup is not the only thing I started to change. I started to change my hair because remember I told you my mom is like letting me like wear barrettes. Like, she used to like do my hair with barrettes and ribbons and stuff. I'm like, no, I need to blend in, because like the more I don't fit in, the more like I get bullied, and I was not going for that. I just wanted to be a normal girl that just go to middle school, go to elementary school without getting bullied. So I started to do my own hair. Okay, I used to put my hair in a bun every day because I'm just like, you know what? You can't go around with a bun. They can't bully if you have a bun. Everybody wears a bun. Shoot, I see girls around the school wearing buns all the time. You can't go wrong with a bun. So I started doing a bun, space buns. But guess what? Still looking really childish, still looking really chopped, still was getting bullied. So it didn't matter. So that's how I started doing my hair as well. Where it really started for me was high school. Like, I really started to have that need in high school. I'm just like, no, I have to be a makeup artist. Like, I had to be a makeup artist. Like, this is all I've ever wanted to do. But unfortunately, when you live in a household that's very traditional, that's not really how it goes. Because, you know, the whole term of you don't make money by like being a makeup artist, like what money are you gonna make doing like being a makeup artist? Like, and like growing up watching like Aaliyah's Face, like Kyra Monique and stuff, like all these influencers, I feel like they weren't making money at the beginning either, and we didn't even know. I feel like the world didn't know that you could make that much money as an influencer. So of course not. Of course I wasn't thinking, you know what, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm gonna start doing makeup because like, you know, like I make money from it. No, I was just doing it. I just wanted to do it just for the love of the game. Like, I just love makeup that much. But I feel like when you have parents that actually cares about your future, obviously they're gonna see something that you didn't. So I started listening, you know. And by the time I finished high school, I did not know what the hell I wanted to do. And the only thing you need to know about a Haitian household, they want you to end up in either healthcare, lawyer, engineering, some type of like top dog career where you know like your career is settled. Like, you know for sure, if my child goes into these careers, my child is going to at least make a living, so I don't have to worry about them in the future. And you know what, as a kid I hated it, but as an adult now I can appreciate it. Because guess what, I feel like in a healthcare field we will never go hungry. there is always a job waiting for you in the healthcare field. You will never go hungry. And I can always appreciate my parents for that. That did not stop me though for wanting to still be like having a career in makeup, especially like seeing how influencers are doing nowadays. I really wanted a piece of that. And you know, the makeup community is just like a really tight-knit family in my opinion. Like watching people do it actively and getting like brand deals and all that stuff, it just feels like a community that I needed to be part of. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to be a makeup artist. I want to go to school and get my license while also going to nursing school. Guess what? Flopped. Did not work. Girl, I don't know what I thought I was doing, but being a student, a nursing student, was a lot more challenging than I thought. By the way, I was a horrible student. I failed almost every class in nursing school. I still graduated though, but like horrible student, you guys. And that also got me thinking of what the heck I need to do. I know that me going to nursing, I love helping people. One thing I will never ever apologize for is helping people. At the end of the day, I will forever be grateful to be able to be in a position to help people. However, I know that that cannot be the whole thing for me. That cannot be the whole package for me, okay? I desire more. The things that I want for myself, I feel like they are too big for me at times. And I feel like that is one thing that is setting me back, because for me, I feel like a small person as myself sometimes just does not deserve all the things that I dream of in my head, right? Maybe I just do deserve like whatever I get, like whatever my parents say or whatever my friends look at me and say, you know what I mean? But when you have those big ass dreams in your head, you don't think this will ever happen. That is until you decide to make it happen. And one thing about me, I love to follow my heart, even though it usually never leads me to like the actual place that I want. I will never apologize for following my heart every time. Even though it can be embarrassing, it can be unfulfilling at times, I feel like if I do not, I will regret things. So I have tried to be in this beauty industry for so long, it just always never works out for me. Either I start an account and I'm not seeing the numbers that I see, so I delete the whole account. Like I started doing TikTok, I didn't see the numbers, I delete the whole thing. I started another TikTok, and then I started that TikTok, I'm like, oh, I see a little number. And then I stopped posting because life got in the way of that, and I deleted everything again, started over again. And to me, this is what this feels like. This feels like another starting over for me. And TikTok is not the only thing I started. I started Instagram multiple times. I even started YouTube multiple times. And I just feels like it never works out. And this year, I just want to follow my heart. I just want to follow my dreams, because something gotta give. Because this dream of mine is just not going away at all. Like, girl, it's not going away. It don't matter what I do. It don't matter what other career I choose, to like pursue. This thing about beauty and influencer and like talking to the camera, talking to people that I can relate to and build a community, that feeling is not going away from me, and I feel like that's something that I need to fulfill. I am going in with the Fine Beauty palette, the Fine Art Beauty. I believe this is like a small brand. I got this because they went live on TikTok one time and I saw the palette. I'm like, this palette is gorgeous. I got to have it. I got to have it. And not only that, look at it. It's basically a bronzer palette slash blush palette, but I love it. Like when you have a palette like this, you really don't need much, in my opinion, and this lasts you a very long time, because there's no way you can like dip into all these pans for at least like another 2-3 years. I love this palette and will continue to freaking use it because the shades are gorgeous, especially for dark-skinned women, and I love advocating for dark-skinned women. This palette is it. So we're gonna go into this shade right here because I really want to bronze up my face and bring some color back and some definition. So we're gonna dip into this shade right here. Now I like to start higher up in the face. I don't like to start right here. I like to go higher because I want that snatch face like everyone does, you know what I mean? I'm no different, girl. I'm no different. I like to start right here. Usually where people put their blush, usually is where like I go a little bit lower than that, and just that's where I start. But I go there and just pat it in, and that is how I bronze and bring that color back in the face. Already there's a huge difference. Now let's do the other side. I know it looks a little crazy, but we just have to blend in, girl. We just have to blend in. But I like to put a little bit on my forehead and a bit under my chin as well. I didn't used to like bronzing, but I'm starting to be in love with it. I feel like I like it more than contouring. Sometimes I would just not contour and just bronze. I just think it just makes a whole like difference. And not only that, bronzing, like I just feel like it just makes the face, like the color palette you get with bronzing, you do not get that with contour. I feel like I don't know. I like bronzing, girl. I know the girls have a little thing when it comes to bronzing, but I love bronzing. I just love how snatched it makes the face look. But yeah, girl, like I was saying, I yearn for community. I yearn for something that I am proud of. One of the worst things I hate when it comes to my life is I undermine and I lower myself so much to a point where I feel like I don't deserve much, or I don't deserve to be celebrated, or like I don't like all the attention, all the rah-rah most of the time. But I feel like I need to do this. I need to see where this goes. I do not care if the numbers like doesn't do it. I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if people are gonna like me. I do not know how this is gonna lead, but I feel like I have to do something that I can be proud of and say, Jackie, you did it. You actually filmed for YouTube, and you actually are consistent on YouTube, and you're putting videos out, and you're building community. Girls are starting to catch on. There's just so many personalities, so many faces you can meet, so many opportunities, and I want to be part of that. So this is my starting over. Girl, this is my starting over. Like, something gotta give. Like, there's no way in heck this dream of mine is not getting out of my head. Like, something gotta give. Even if it's like 5-10 years from now, I feel like if I keep this going, I will notice a huge difference in my life and how I move from now on. I just need to bet on myself, and this is me betting on myself. Now, usually I go in with the fine palette that I just showed you and just pick a blush shade from there, but today I want to use the e.l.f. blushes. These things, baby, you cannot go wrong. When I tell you these are so pigmented, these e.l.f. liquid blushes goes a long way. I love them. All you have to do is just dab. I usually go in under the crease of my eye right here, just keep it on the highest point of the cheeks. Again, we're still trying to do that snatch look that we talked about, and we're just gonna blend it in. They remind me a lot of Juvia's Place palettes and blushes. If you know anything about Juvia's Place pigmented products, love it, because she made it specifically for dark skinned women, black women in general. But not only that, her shade is just so pigmented. You cannot go wrong with Juvia's Place, and you can't go wrong with Vanessa Myricks either. But e.l.f. did their damn thing creating this liquid blush. It's amazing. I haven't stopped using it since I bought it. Am I the only person that doesn't throw away expired makeup? I know that's a little bit gross, but at the same time, sometimes I forget that makeups do like expire. I don't throw away my makeup. Makeups are too expensive at times. Like, not even at times. Makeup is just really expensive, period. Girl, I don't throw away my products. And not only that, especially if it's a good product like Juvia's Place. You want me to throw away Juvia's Place's expired? Girl, no. It's never expired. No, it's never expired. Girl, no. I'm not throwing that away. But anyways, let's stay on topic. I do like to continue with nursing. I am going for my board soon. I'm actively studying for it, not as much as I should, but I paid for everything. Now I'm just waiting to get my ATT so I can just go ahead and take it. But I'm actively studying for it. I just feel like I like to stay busy. I like to stay doing something that is beneficial to my future, because at the ripe age of 24, I feel like there's no reason in hell I should be sitting down and not doing nothing. If you are a woman and you're just sitting there not doing anything, you don't have a hobby, or you're not going to school for something, or you're not on the internet being like something, you know what I mean? You cannot just sit there and not do anything, especially not in this economy, girl. That will not work, girl. That will not work. And not only that, depression doesn't hit a moving target. We can get into that in another video, because I am big on mental health. But literally, if you do not hear anything from this video, Depression does not hit a moving goddamn target, okay? Get up, get a hobby, do something, girl. You gotta do something to keep yourself busy, to keep your body moving. Like, God blessed you with a body that moves and that can do things. Get up and do something. Now, when it comes to the lips, I like my lips to look matte, contrary to my face. So that loose powder we used earlier from One Size, I like to take a little bit, dab it on the back of my hand, and put it on our lips so the liner can just go smoothly when we line our lips. It should look a little something like this. We're just gonna go ahead and line our lips. I use this brand called Ruby Kisses from the drugstore, and it works perfectly for me because I'm the type of woman that likes my lips. Like, when I line my lips, I just want it to look a little bit darker than the rest of my lips. I like a two-tone lips, okay? It doesn't matter what color I go for. I just like my liner to just look a bit darker so it gives me that voluminous look that I'm looking for. And this is in the shade dark brown. I am a MAC girly, okay? So I love MAC products. I've always loved MAC products. I usually go in with the MAC lip liner. I don't even know what shade this is. This is how it's about to be done. That's how much. Oh, in the shade Chestnut. When it comes to the lips, you cannot go wrong with Anastasia Beverly Hills. They are a great brand when it comes to anything lips, in my opinion. Their lipstick, their lip gloss is also really, really good. So today we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pink Sand Lip Velvet. I'm going to focus that in the middle of the lips. And with my pinky, I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. Almost done with the face, but we're gonna go in with the NYX Professional Makeup Butter Glosses. They're literally one of my favorite lip glosses. As you can already tell, I'm a drugstore girly. I love makeup from the drugstore. I love going to the drugstore and just like finding new brands. But I'm gonna go in with this gloss on top of the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's gonna top everything off. Thank you guys so much for watching my very first YouTube video. I had so much fun filming it, actually. I enjoyed telling you guys a little bit backstory about me, especially from elementary school, middle school, a little bit, you know, of how I became into like loving beauty and like beauty period when it comes to Black women. I absolutely enjoyed telling you some facts about myself. So thank you so much again for watching my very first YouTube video. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. By the way, do we like the hair? I did it. I feel like it's not in a volume, but do we like the hair? I braided it too, girl. Do you like the hair? Do you like it? Girl, sister, do you like it? Do you like it? I think it's really cute. I just wish I went a little bit more volume with the hair. However, girl, see, I'm getting off track.